What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? We are at the end of the week, and how y'all feeling? I would say this has probably been the most jam-packed week as far as good sneakers that we actually wanted. Like, we've been getting some decent sneakers this year, but I feel like some of the joints that's dropped this week, and maybe even the Travis Scott that's dropping next week, are in some of y'all top 10 sneakers of 2024. But seeing how we are closing out on the end of the month of May, I was kind of wrong, Army. I was just like, bro, we gonna have some good sneakers for the month of June and July. And I was on the phone with my bro Fineline. Army, I'm telling y'all, me and Fineline, we need to start this podcast. Cause like we was literally on the phone for like 45 minutes yesterday. First it was shoes, then it wasn't shoes, and then it got back to shoes. And I was just like, man, bro, you know, generally May, June, July is dry. Those 3 months, we might get 1 or 2 good sneakers because they pretty much save all of the heat for back to school. Like August, once that hit, and we know people like, for instance, Army, they got the Air Jordan 4 White Thunders dropping in August. I was telling Z Sneakerhead yesterday, that is the perfect back to school shoe. That shoe right there is going to do numbers. Men, grade school, toddler, preschool, that shoe going to sell. Kids can wear that with their uniform every day. It's a shoe that you can just match with anything. It's a black and white shoe, and it's a Retro 4. They already going to start back to school with a bang with those. But what do we get dropping within the next couple months, June and July? Now, it was funny because when we were talking, my man Fineline, he was referring to 23 is back. And I made a tweet yesterday, and I'm just like, bro, you know you're an old head sneakerhead if you using 23 is back as far as getting your release days. Now, normally, you know, we use the sneakerhead. We got J23, we got Soul Links, we got Twitter. I know Big Bro Fineline ain't got no Twitter. But my man's is definitely still using that 23 is back. I honestly, Army, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't used 23 is back since like the Nike Talk days. You know what I'm saying? Since back in college. But it's still dope that bro use it. But we was just going through the list. And Army, it ain't really nothing good we getting for the next couple months, bro. Like, it's mad dry. So I'm just like, since it's mad dry, I know we're going to have a couple Kobe's here and there. But as far as Jordan, and this is a perfect time for Yeezy to go ahead and do what they plan on doing too. And I'm going to catch y'all up on that in a hot second. But as far as June, Army, and I ain't going to do too much. I know I normally do my sneakers that's dropping for the month. But it's literally nothing good that's dropping in the month of June. Like, you got the black and white 6s. Army, if y'all need those, I can get them for y'all now. You got them denim Air Jordan 1 highs. Like, I think that wave passed. They should have dropped them denim 1s when they dropped the women joints. So I think that wave passed. Like, Levi 4s, all that. That time is up. Like, Jordan Brand be a couple steps behind the game, bro. And, like, all red Jordans, that's over with. Like, the denim joints, I feel like that's over with, too. So I have to think, like, well, if we ain't really got no bangers coming out June and July, I can expect Nike and Jordan Brand to give us a couple shock drops. And like I said, Army, if y'all already heard, similar to what they did the last time they did that Heated Up. When they did that Heated Up last time, they wound up shock dropping 3 pairs of Air Jordans. So I think the next Heated Up, we might get some more shock drops. Another shock drop, Army, that I'm like, I don't want to say 100% sure we gonna get, but I'll be highly surprised if we don't get this shock drop. And that's on the Air Jordan 6 Olympics. There's no way that we should not get an Olympic 6 shock drop. And the reason why I really feel like we're going to get that Olympic 6, 1, we got the Olympics. 2, these are dropping dang near after the Olympics. So they got to drop them early for people to be able to at least, I mean, then who going to wear them for the Olympics, Army? They ain't wearing the Olympic 6s during the Olympics. But still, like, how y'all gonna drop them joints at the tail end of the Olympics? I definitely think we're gonna get the Olympic 6s at least a couple weeks early. And to be honest, that's probably the biggest sneaker that we got, at least the one that I'm anticipating for the next couple months. Again, other than that, everything else is dry. Like, these make the most sense. Shock drop the Air Jordan 6 Olympics soon as the Olympics start. And also, like, I feel like the Olympics would have been like a nice 4th of July shoe as well. Why they ain't giving them to us for the 4th of July? I don't know, Army, because I know these joints got pushed back a couple times. Like, now they dropping on August 3rd. And I know that they were supposed to be dropping in July. So, hopefully we still get that shock drop on the Olympic 6s, or at least get an early drop on these joints. And again, like, I feel like a couple of these sporadic randoms, it's like the ones that they know gon' flop. Those been the joints that I feel like they gonna tend to start giving it to us early, because like I said, it's best for Nike to go ahead and get their retail up front. We already know, whenever it's a shock drop, bro, for the most part, most people don't even care, you know, what shoe it is. They just want to hit that shock drop. So if you're giving us an opportunity to buy a shoe a month early, people going to buy it whether or not they really want it, or whether or not, you know, they could have waited to release day. It's just always nice to have these joints early. So, again, I can see them shock dropping some of the shoes that they definitely feel like are going to flop. Army, I want to give you guys an update on the restock that I mentioned in yesterday's video. Again, in June, Adidas is said to be restocking 75 or more pairs of Yeezys. Now, it's a wide variety of Yeezys, Army, like a wide variety. And I showed y'all the image of the sneakers that we'll be releasing there. A little bit of an update for you guys as far as what sneakers are dropping when. So it looked like they started on June 3rd with the releases. I see plenty 350s, some 500s, some 700, 700 V2s, the knit runners. Those are joints that I asked yesterday. What was those called? The boot, the little moon boot looking joints, the knit runners. And again, that's June 3rd. June 4th, they got the Zebras dropping 350s, the Slides, the Pure colorway, then the Yeezy Foam Runner Cinders are dropping on June 4th. June 6th, you got the Knit Runner Sulfurs, the 350 Pirate Blacks, you got the 350 V2 Blue Tints. June 10th, you got about 15 to 16 pair of Yeezy dropping. June 11th, you got 3 pairs. And June 13th, you got 3 pairs dropping also, Army. So it looked like it's going to be about 10 days worth of Yeezys dropping, man. And y'all gotta let me know if y'all are gonna be participating in this crazy Yeezy restock that's happening again, Army. I think that this is it. After we get this restock, like every single year is, oh, this is the last time we get a Yeezys. This is the last time they drop them, and then we get more pairs. But with them literally dropping all of these, I feel like Adidas is just cleaning the warehouse. Everything gotta go. They liquidating all Yeezys, which could, I don't know. Is Kanye coming back to Nike? Like, for real, man. Like, for Adidas to just literally, I feel like, just dump everything. Kanye did some promo for Travis Scott wearing the Jumpman Jacks. So, is Kanye coming back to Nike? Is this something that y'all know that I don't know? Is this something that Nike know that they ain't telling us? Like, Army, y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. And last but not least, Army, I want to go ahead and talk about these joints right here one more time, man. We got the Air Jordan 17 Lightnings. Now, me and Fineline, again, we were talking about these yesterday, and he made a great point about this shoe. Army. First and foremost, I feel like we get the word limited twisted. Like, we looking at these Travis Scott Canary Yellows as limited. But, Army, it's 150,000, where it's rumored to be 150,000 pairs of those Travis Scotts. That's not limited. That's a regular general release shoe. What makes it limited, of course, is the demand for the sneaker, Army, and also what places get it. Like, it's some spots in Chicago that got them. They actually for more than retail. We know what time it is. Pretty sure any tier zero in any neighborhood store in your city or state will have those Travis Scotts. So again, those are not limited. These right here, on the other hand, Army, are limited. Like, I feel like, if anything, they probably made less than 10,000 pairs of these. Only 3 stores in Chicago got them. And I want to say 2 out of the 3 had less than 20 pairs. This is a limited shoe. And on top of that, these are not even dropping on Sneakers app. So at first, when I was just like, man, you know, like, I paid the high for them, and which I did pay over retail for them, Army. I feel like these will not be touchable on release day. It's on release day for these, it's going to feel like this shoe didn't even have a drop. Because from what I'm hearing, again, these are not even dropping on Sneakers app. They're not going to be on Foot Locker. They're not going to be on Finish Line. I don't even know what websites will be having these come release day. Now, I will say this though, Army. My boy Jeff, he did send me, and look, he just sent me the text about Travis Canary raffles are opened up now, bro. I'm going to send you the links. Army, the Travis Scott Canary raffles are opened up right now, but as far as the Air Jordan 17s, he sent me the list of stores that's doing a raffle for these, Army, and it's mad slim too. Again, APB store doing the raffle, Social Status. Now, Top and Bottoms is in Chicago. We know how Tops and Bottoms get down, all right? We know how they get down, bro. So they might not even have no pairs no more. I'm just keeping it a buck. And then you got Atmos, but let's say Atmos Tokyo. So literally, Army, it's only going to be 3. It ain't even 3. It's 2. You got APB store raffle and you got Social Status raffle for these. So again, it's going to seem like this release didn't even happen, which is probably going to keep the value up on this shoe right here. Now, my question is, how would they do the other shoes? Be the limited one, but then they do the UNC, and then the UNC is in more stores. I don't know. Got to wait and see what they going to do with these Air Jordan 17s. But y'all smash that thumbs up for your boy. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable vote. Unbreakable Army stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and, of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 lefts. 2 lefts, cause your ass taking nail.